You know who's here today? You've been so kind and generous. I don't know why you keep on giving. I love Natalie Merchant, and she came by to sing a song and say goodbye. So thanks to Natalie Merchant, she'll be here to sing. We got Cooking with Tyler Florence, and up first, funny man, Alec Baldwin will be back. Our next guest, if she would show up and sing my favorite song. She said she would. I'm so glad she did. Please welcome Natalie Merchant.
Doctors have come from distant cities just to see me. Stand over my bed, they're just believing what they see. They say I must be one of the wonders of God's own creation. And as far as they see, they can offer no explanation. Newspapers ask such intimate questions, they want confessions. Reach into my hand, they try to steal the glory of my story. They say I must be one of the wonders of God's own creation. As far as you see, you can offer no explanation. Fate smiled then, and destiny left as she came to my cradle. No, this child will be able. Left as my body she lifted. No, this child will be gifted with love, with patience, with faith. She'll make her way, make her way. People see me, I'm a challenge to your balance. Well, I'm over your heads. How I confound you, astound you to know that I must be one of the wonders of God's own creation. Far as you see, you can offer no explanation. Well, I believe fate smiling, and destiny as she came to my cradle. No, this child will be able, and laughed as my body she lifted. No, this child will be gifted. Laughed as she came to my mother. No, this child will not
question. I was like, I'm surprised you got through that without crying, because I was tearing up just listening to you.
Barely, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I love that song. I gotta say, it's probably my favorite song of all time. I love the message in the song, and I love everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
The inspiration. Tell me the inspiration for that song.
Well, I used to work with handicapped children, and I always felt that they had so many gifts. And but there's a particular experience I had meeting some girls who were twins, and they were born with a severe congenital disease called EB, and I've met them at a show, actually, and have maintained my contact with them and become really close friends with them. I've known them since they were in high school.
And they're adults now.
They're adults now, and they have such they're actually here in the audience.
Right.
But they have such incredible gifts, and they have such, you know, with the amount of pain that they experience every day in their lives, I can't believe that they have such strength and such optimism, and they inspire everyone around them.
Yeah, and the song, I thought how you know, put their experience, your life experience, and just people believing in God and in goodness and in, you know, with faith and love, everything's possible, you know, and I think that message is so amazing.
Right. It's funny because sometimes when the album first came out, when Tiger Lily came out, some of the critics accused me of having the largest ego ever created, and I was like, I used first-person pronouns as a literary device. That song is not about me, but I think that when you write a song in first person, when you say I, me, and my, when people sing it, they internalize the message.
Right, right. I got a little confused with how intellectual you sounded with that first-person pronoun narrative. I was like, oh my God, it's like an SAT question. But I think that's funny that they could say that you have a big ego, because if they just listen to your music, it's so the antithesis of that, you know? I mean, don't you think? I mean, I think that's a funny thing to say about you.
Well, the fact that I was a half hour late for sound check today because I thought, no limo, I'll take the subway. And then I got on, of course, the Express. It took me up to 72nd Street.
Oops. Yeah.
And I was like, no, 72nd, no. And I was carrying all my bags. And
no, when you're on the subway, do people go, you know, you look just like Natalie Richard? They do. And do you say that it's you?
I say, where'd you go to school?
Right, right.
And then they say, oh, I went Bronx High. And I, no,
nah, not me. But do they ever go, why you're on the subway and you're a star?
Every once in a while, someone will be reading the newspaper and just lean over and go, I really admire your work. Like, your secret's safe with me.
Exactly. I'm not even going to make eye contact. Love that song. Now, what was the first song you ever wrote in your life? Do you remember?
Well, I didn't start writing songs till I was in 10,000 Maniacs.
Oh, no kidding.
Now, look at us.
Yeah, look at us. We're the bright color today.
We look like Easter peeps.
Exactly.
You know what's so sad is that...
Do you know if you put a Peeps in the microwave, it gets that big?
No.
It does. Did you ever do that?
The opposite of shrinky-doo.
Exactly.
Doodles.
You put a Peeps in there and hit, like, the popcorn button, and the whole thing, like, explodes.
Oh, I see a lot of upset mothers.
Yes, I know. Don't try that at home, kids.
No, but it's so sad when you go to the store after... Even now, there's still these forlorn little peeps still sitting in there.
I know.
It's like half-price Easter candy and all the the hollow chocolate rabbits with a broken ear.
Yeah, they're all mushed. Yeah, they've got the foil folded. It's like the land of unfit Easter toys, you know?
Yeah. So the first song I ever wrote was called Tension Makes a Tangle. I wrote it when I was 16, and it was an assignment for a creative writing course I was taking in school.
And you wrote it as a song. That was the assignment, was write a song?
Yeah, I wrote it about walking through my grandparents' house and imagining what it'd be like to be losing my memory. And there's a line, thought mistaken for memory, dress, lengths, assassinations, very catchy.
And did you ever record it?
Yeah, it was on the first Maniacs record.
No kidding. Now, when you ever think of going back, doing another tour with the Maniacs, do people ever say we're going to get back together with them, or it was sort of a moment in history?
It was a moment, and actually 2 years ago, I can't believe it's 2 years now, one of the guitar player passed away, Robert.
Oh, really?
So really, we never could play as a band.
Again. Right. Are you touring now this summer as well?
I've been touring since October, and I'm going to Europe actually day after tomorrow.
Right.
And then I come back and tour the States for the rest of the summer, and a little bit with Chris Isaac. I'm doing 3 weeks with him.
Oh, that'll be great. I can't wait to see it. I'd love to see you perform live. I heard you got on a tour bus that wasn't your own.
You heard that?
Is that true?
Was it in the Daily News?
It was. It was in the Post. Did you really walk on the wrong tour bus?
Well, don't send a car, I'll just get myself there.
Yeah, yeah.
Story of New York. So I got in a cab from my apartment, and for some reason, you know, tour bus can't go around Manhattan.
Right.
It's so big, not like the little school bus, and pick everybody up. You know, it's time for the tour. So we decided 11 o'clock, corner of Canal and 6th Avenue. And I thought, that sounds a little scary, but I'll be there with all my luggage. And there was the bus. So I told the cab to wait. And I got on, and my tour manager has a really foul mouth, so I call him Mr. Potty Mouth. And I got on the tour bus, and I yelled, "Mr. Potty Mouth, I need help with my luggage." And this guy poked his head out, and he said, "Who are you?" And I just assumed it was a friend of one of the...
Potty Mouth.
Of somebody.
Yeah.
And I said, "I'm Natalie." And he said, "Well, I can't remember his name, and this isn't your bus."
But if you want to come on.
Yeah, that's what he said. If you want to come in. And I said, "Well, there'll just been a terrible mistake."
Yeah, yeah.
This is the corner of 6th. And he said, "No, this is the corner of 7th and Canal." And actually, as it turned out, I could make a long story out of this, because it ended up with me trying to get my phone out of the back of the car in the bottom of the luggage, and the cell phone was dead, and the cab driver was yelling, and the entire band came out of the bus and all offered me beer to come hang out on the bus while I waited for my band. And
you went?
No,
no, you didn't.
I got in the cab, and my bus was on the next block.
There you go. I would have went and had the beers. Party! Woo! Listen, I want to thank you for being here all the times you have. I love your music, and it really soothes my soul. I got to tell you that.
And best of luck. I don't think anyone could ever replace you, but best of luck in whatever you do in the
Thank you very much, Natalie. Natalie Merchant. We'll be right back after this with Tyler Flores.